Guys, what's up? So today I'm gonna tell you the story of the Prologue. Let's go. So guys, the game starts with the two Japanese samurais and the Mongols preparing for the war. Here we get to see the voiceover that how great the samurais are when compared to Mongols, and they're unbeatable and they are courageous fighters. And here the samurai head goes into the camp of the opposition, that is the Mongols, and asks them to send the finest warrior to fight with him. As he's a samurai, he would like to fight the person with his level. And at this time we get to see the main antagonist of the game, and the antagonist of the game is not Genghis Khan, he is the Khotun Khan. If you see the history, you can know who Khotun Khan is. And at this time, the samurai warrior introduces himself, and Khotun Khan doesn't say anything. He just spills some beer on the samurai, and he sets him on fire. When the samurai is setting on fire, at this time he chops the head out of the samurai, and he's seeing this, all are shocked. And now Khotun Khan surrenders uncle, that is, I would say, who he is in the further in this video, and he asks him to surrender. When he refuses to surrender, Khotun Khan goes into chopping his head off. As you can see, he gets the sword and chops the head off, as we can see. And now coming into the present, Jin is in some house of a lady. At this time the Mongol warriors come in for asking ransom. At this time she asked Jin to go and hide somewhere. At this time the warrior comes and asks for the rice, as the rice was considered as the most valuable property during the time the game is being set. So now when the warrior goes into rice, we get to see the true colors of who the lady is. So now the lady just comes from the behind and punches on the warrior and kills him in this attempt. And seeing this, Jin is very much surprised, and he asks, "Who are you?" Because he hasn't seen any warrior lady till now in his life, I think. And when he asks, "Who are you?" she says, "I am Yuna." And Yuna is none other than she's also a samurai working as a vigilante, I would say. Yeah. So now coming into the next portion, guys, Jin goes to retrieve his sword from the Mongol camp, and there when he sees his sword, we get a flashback portion of Jin and uncle. And here we get to see the uncle whom we had seen in the starting of the video, Khotun Khan, who chopped the head off of a samurai warrior, is none other than Jin's uncle. And he has trained Jin in such a way that he can overcome any kind of situation, guys. So this is what we see. So the game just progresses as a flashback portion, and the game gets a lot of flashback portions between the younger Jin and the uncle of Jin. Okay, so the flashback portion shows that how well uncle has been training Jin. And now coming into the present, guys, Jin removes his sword, and now he knows that I've got my sword, I'm gonna chop you guys badass. So now he retrieves his sword out, guys, and when he gives his superb stand poses, and he starts chopping the Mongol warrior. Here you can see the gameplay of how he chops the Mongol warriors, fighting all the Mongol warriors, guys. Now Jin goes into the camp of the Mongols, and here he confronts Khotun Khan, and there he asks Khotun Khan to come and fight with him one-on-one. So here we get to see a great exchange between Khotun Khan and our Jin, and here he says that you have betrayed me, you have killed my uncle, I am the nephew of Lord Shimura. So here we get to know that uncle's name is Shimura, guys. Uncle's name is Shimura, and here he says that I have come to avenge his honor, that is, I'm gonna kill you and I'm gonna catch you. At this time we get to see that he hadn't chopped the head off uncle. Yeah. So here seeing this, he gets very much shocked, and now he says that your uncle has told many more things about you to me, so I'm gonna show your uncle that what incapable you are. So laughing this, now he he just takes his squad, and here we get to see a small little boss fight between Khotun Khan and Jin. And the main, this is not the one and only boss fight within these two. There will be more boss fights, about which I would be telling in the story video, which will be coming later this week. And here we get to see a boss fight between Khotun Khan and our samurai Jin. And here at this time we get to know that Khotun Khan is very much powerful than Jin, and then now he says save yourself when he goes on slashing into Jin. Jin goes on slashing into Khotun Khan. Now Khotun Khan just takes him and pushes him off the bridge, and now all of the people assume that Jin is dead. And now Jin wakes up in a flashback sequence. Here we get to see younger Jin. At that time we can see that Jin's father, he's very much struggling there, and he asks him to help me, but Jin is very much scared, and so he doesn't come forward to help. And at this time a warrior just kills his father, and seeing this, Jin wants to avenge the death of his father. So here we get to see again a flashback portion of Jin coming into his uncle Lord Shah, and coming to him, and he trains him to how to be a samurai to avenge his father's death, that is to be as his father and be a samurai. So here we get to see the ghost of Tsushima was actually his father, and Jin is going to be the next ghost of Tsushima, guys. Okay, so now coming to the present, Jin wakes up in a desert, and here and there he's unable to see where he is, and he's very much in pain as he has fallen from a larger height, as you guys know. And now coming, he just sits and repents there for himself, and it's a quite sad sequence. And he repents himself that even being a samurai, he couldn't stop from his uncle being slaughtered, and then from he couldn't avenge his father's death. And now he just keeps mumbling that how will I save my uncle, or what am I gonna do, like that. And then he gets a wave of winds, and now our next step is to follow the wind. After that we will reach a destination, which I would say right now. And then we see the wind start blowing, and now Jin goes on to follow those winds. And when he goes on to follow those winds, he gets to Yuna, and he says that he saw Lord Shioi, and he told that he could have saved him, but the Khan was there, and he says that I had failed my uncle. At that time, Yuna said that at least you are alive and you can avenge his death, and he just swears that I will protect this island with my life, and Mongols have stolen home, I'm not gonna leave them. They killed our samurai there, I'm gonna kill them too. So from here starts the Ghost of Tsushima's main storyline, how Jin is going to kill the Mongol warriors, how the Jin is gonna attack Khotun Khan, and how Yuna is gonna help him in doing so, guys. So if you are watching this video till now, please like, comment, share and subscribe the channel, guys, as it takes a much longer time to post a video, as I need to play a 50 minutes to 1 hour gameplay. And I would just like to say, if you want any gameplay videos, I have put the gameplay videos in my channel. So that's it for the video, guys. So it's me, Anis from Storyteller, signing off. Bye bye, guys. Please don't forget to subscribe.